Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to bring you a very fun video. I wanted to share with you guys my pregnancy skincare routine. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my morning and my nighttime routine. I'm going to be talking about some ingredients that you should possibly stay away from while being pregnant. And I just kind of want to go into this video very organically and share basically my experiences with being pregnant and my skincare routine. You guys know that my normal skin type when I'm not pregnant is normal to dry to oily. It's very confusing. So my T-zone is actually very oily, but the rest of my face, like the perimeter, is dry, normal. It's very weird. So I wasn't one of those pregnant moms that gets like the most beautiful, radiant, glowing skin. I always seem to have breakouts or, skin discoloration, which is completely normal while being pregnant. So that's something we also have to normalize with pregnancy as well. Not everyone gets the glowing, beautiful skin, and that is because your hormones are going crazy during this time, especially in the beginning. Your body's like, what the heck is going on? So it has been known if you're having a girl, most likely you're going to be breaking out a lot more because you're having that double effect of like estrogen in your body. So your body is getting a shock of estrogen versus if you're having a boy, you're kind of having a balance of estrogen and testosterone that's in your skin. So it's making you look more youthful, more radiant, your skin's more tight, you feel pretty, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if that's true or false yet, but some doctors and dermatologists have said that because of the hormones with the boys versus the girls, it can be why your skin is turning out the way it's turning out. So being that you are pregnant, I'm assuming, or you're just interested in skincare, we do have a lot of ingredients that we actually have to avoid. So while being pregnant, you have to avoid retin-A for sure, which is vitamin A, and retinols, which is a vitamin A derivative. So these ingredients completely, you cannot use them at all while you're pregnant, as well as salicylic acid. There hasn't really been quite as much research done with salicylic acid as there has been for retinols and retin-A's. I would say use it at very minimal dosage, and I'm gonna talk more about that in my skincare routine. So with my personal skincare routine, I really try to keep things very basic, very minimal, fragrance-free, just to not irritate my skin even more. Our skin is already going through a lot as it is, so I don't really want to add to that irritation by using essential oils or using skincare products that have fragrance in them or anything that's going to irritate my skin more than it already could be. So with my normal skincare routine, I do use a lot of actives, which are like BHAs, AHAs, retinols, retin-A's. I use the whole shebang while not being pregnant, but obviously I have to avoid that. And the reason why so many people like retinols is because it actually has anti-aging properties that can help reverse aging essentially. So I really like those because my skin just thrives on retinol. So usually I use retinol like once or twice a week. So my skin has gotten very used to it. So now that I'm not able to use it, my skin is like kind of freaking out and trying to find like what I can use to make my skin a little bit more balanced. So in my morning skincare routine, I don't really wash my face, where I try not to really use harsh or stripping cleansers to my face, because the night before I usually do a double cleanse, and I'll talk about that in my nighttime routine when I'm gonna get to that part. But I usually double cleanse at night, or I use a more vigorous or aggressive face wash at night because I really want to break down my makeup or take down the day's worth of grime that I have all over my face. So in the mornings, I'll usually just use a small dab of the CeraVe. I think it's the cream to foam cleanser. It's a very gentle cleanser, no fragrances or anything like that, and I really enjoy that. It's very affordable as well. I think you can find it at Target. So I love that face wash to use because it's just a good staple. It's a great staple face wash to use, and my skin seems to love it as well. So after I use that cleanser, I'll go in with my Youth to the People moisturizer, and I switched from the Drunk Elephant moisturizer because I've been using that for over a year now. So I'm trying to, go outside my comfort zone and find a moisturizer that I feel is kind of similar, but something that my skin won't get used to, because it's always good to switch up your skincare products. So I am using the Youth to the People moisturizer, and my skin seems to love that as well. I really like the consistency of it and how thin and lightweight it feels on my face, but also hydrating and moisturizing. So after using my Youth to the People moisturizer, I do go in with the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I really like the sunscreen because it doesn't leave a purple cast on my face, and it's literally like unseen. You won't even know you're wearing sunscreen at that point. So I really enjoy this sunscreen, but I am thinking of switching to the Elta MD sunscreen. I really like the ingredients in this one because it does have niacinamide in like the top 5 ingredients, which they say the top 5 ingredients are like the most active ingredients in a product. So niacinamide is going to help balance your skin and make your skin very happy. Something that's really important is knowing that your sunscreen is broad spectrum. You really want a sunscreen that is going to protect you against UVA and UVB. And what the difference is UVA actually has a longer wavelength, but it's associated with skin aging, and UVB is a shorter wavelength, but it's associated with skin burning. So you really want your sunscreen, whatever one you're using, you really want it to say broad spectrum on it. And I didn't even learn this until this year, but make sure whatever one you are using, it is a broad spectrum sunscreen, and both the Elta MD and Supergoop are. So if you're looking for a new sunscreen, definitely check both of those options out. So that's pretty much it for my morning routine right now. I know it's super basic and super simple, and that's exactly what I wanted because, like I said, I'm not trying to irritate my skin, and I'm just trying to keep it basic. So I do use those 3 products every morning religiously. Nighttime routine, this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. So I usually use the Pharmacy Green Clean, and this is such a great product. I really love this to break down all my makeup. So I usually just go in and like roll on my like eyelashes, I scrub my eyebrows, and it just melts all my makeup off. And I don't even use makeup remover anymore because essentially this is what it is. It's really like a balm or like an oil. So the product is really, really nice, and a little bit goes a long way. You do not need that much. So I've had the same tub probably for months now, and I really, really, really enjoy it. And it comes with a little spatula if you want to use that. It really helps to keep things sanitary. So usually when I'm in the shower, I just keep that like up top or something, and I start off with that Pharmacy Green Clean, and I really just work that into my skin all the way down to my neck, taking off that makeup, that sunscreen, everything, and then I rinse that off, and then I go in with my CeraVe Salicylic Acid face wash. So I either use the salicylic acid one, or I'll use the same one I use in the mornings, but the salicylic acid one I really try to only use once to twice a week. I'm not using it that much, like I said, because there hasn't been a lot of research stating that salicylic acid is really bad or harmful for pregnant women. My doctor said that it's okay to use once or twice a week and not very frequently. You don't want to have it in your everyday routine morning and night, like that's a little too much. But once or twice a week in the evenings is what I try to do to help me with my breakouts and keep my skin semi-clear. So definitely ask your doctor and see what they say on which product is going to be great for you, what ingredients you should avoid. But my doctor did give me the green light to say that salicylic acid is okay once to twice a week. So after using the face wash, I really just rinse my skin thoroughly and just make sure I got all my makeup off, and I just pat dry. I really don't scrub my face. You really don't want to do that. So this is when I go in with all of my products. So I do sometimes use the Drunk Elephant AHA. It's like I'll put a picture of it on the screen. I forgot the name of it, but I do use that once a week. I usually used to use it like every other day when not pregnant, but like I said, being that I am pregnant, you do have to make some adjustments to your skincare routine. So now I am setting back on how much I use on that product. So I either will use the Drunk Elephant AHA, or I'll use the Youth to the People. They have an AHA also. It's a toner, so you just use a cotton pad and you can put that on your face as well. So those are 2 of my favorite serums that I am using. And also a product that I've been loving is the Desi Vitamin C Serum. I really love this. It comes in a really heavy, sturdy bottle. The packaging is amazing, side note, but I really do love the product as well. So I do use that quite often. So sometimes I'll go in with my serum and then my vitamin C, and then I'll top it off with the Youth to the People moisturizer. So the same moisturizer that I do use in the morning, because my skin likes it so much, I just use it at night as well. Most of the products that I talked about in today's video are fragrance-free or have little to no fragrance in them. So I really encourage you to do your own research and figure out what products that you're going to like during your pregnancy. It is really important to know that whatever you're putting on your skin is essentially going into your body as well. So really find products that are clean, green, whatever you really like, and stand behind. Use products that you trust that are gonna be safe for you and baby. So since we are on the topic as well, I really want to share with you guys my body care routine. So while I'm in the shower, I usually will use a scrub of some sort and just scrub on my hips, on my belly, and on my legs. And I just will follow up when I get outside the shower with some type of moisturizer. So I'm not really a fan of all like the pregnancy aimed like moisturizer. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy stretch mark remover or whatever type of moisturizer. Really just go in with any oil you have at home and keep your belly moisturized because it is growing, it's stretching, it's pulling, and you really don't want to scratch at it when it's dry. So I really try to oil my stomach in the morning and at night, because I didn't do that with Amina and I really wish I would have, because my skin was so dry and it was just like in dire need for some hydration, some moisturizing. So really I encourage you to keep your skin on your body well moisturized, your legs too, your arms, everywhere. You're just your whole body. You're gaining weight, you're carrying a baby, you're probably stretching in places you didn't even think you could stretch. So really keep your whole entire body moisturized. This is so important. So just to backtrack as well, I did post on my Instagram that I was using the Banana Bow sunscreen. Like, you guys don't come for me, okay? I really thought that if it didn't say Johnson & Johnson like on the back, I don't think it says it on the back, but I thought if it doesn't say Johnson & Johnson on the back that it was like a good product. I don't know, I guess I didn't do my research, but I have switched to either the Black Girl sunscreen, I'm really gonna invest in that one, or the Badger sunscreen. So I know for sure that the Badger sunscreen is reef safe. So if I do go to the ocean or something, I'm going to get that Badger sunscreen just to make sure we're protecting our oceans. You know, the biologist in me, always trying to take care of our oceans. But the Badger sunscreen is reef safe and completely safe to use while you're pregnant. It has really clean and great ingredients. So that one is something that I'm going to invest in, as well as the Black Girl sunscreen. The Black Girl sunscreen is sold in Target or online at target.com. So those are the two sunscreens that I'm going to be investing in as far as my body while I'm outside. I really encourage you guys to keep a small sunscreen in your purse or in your car somewhere for your hands. So I actually saw this on Instagram somewhere, I really don't remember where, but someone was saying how they always keep their hands, they always put sunscreen on their hands because like one of the first things, it's one of the first signs of aging for women. I definitely been applying sunscreen while I'm in the car because, you know, when you're driving, your hand is up and it's always in the sun. So definitely try to keep your hands moisturized or have a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it, something like that. You guys get the point. Keep that skin from aging, keep your skin looking youthful and healthy, all of that. So I think that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really wanted to share this with you guys because I loved watching these videos before I was pregnant, and it's just, you know, I'm curious what other people are using. But I am going to leave links to everything that I talked about in today's video down below. So if you want the link to something, definitely go down and check out the description box. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like I said in the beginning, thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And like I always say, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.